Once feasibility suggests housing might be achievable, the next major milestone is outline planning permission. This is where a site moves from possibly developable to a credible development opportunity, because you're asking the council to agree the principle of housing on the land. In simple terms, outline planning is about confirming that housing is acceptable here and agreeing on the broad scale, often an approximate number of homes, without locking down every architectural detail. Before we submit, we turn the feasibility work into a clear, policy-led proposal. We confirm the unit range, how vehicles will access the site, how drainage is likely to function, and how the scheme responds to constraints such as trees, ecology, landscape impact, neighbouring properties, and local character. At the outline stage, we're not trying to win on detailed architecture, we're proving the site can function in principle and that the key impacts have been properly thought through. A typical outline submission includes a location plan, site plan, and a concept layout or parameter plan. These are supported by a design and access statement and a planning statement that links the proposal back to the local plan. Then we add the technical evidence the council needs to make a confident decision, often ecology input, tree and hedgerow information, highways or transport notes to demonstrate safe access and visibility, and a drainage or flood risk strategy to show how surface water can be managed. If the site is sensitive, near heritage assets, in a protected landscape, or with known constraints, additional specialist reports may be needed. A key strategic decision at the outline stage is what to fix now and what to keep flexible. Outline permission is often granted for reserved matters, meaning the principle is agreed first, and details like layout, scale, appearance, and landscaping are approved later, sometimes access too, if it hasn't already been fixed. Flexibility is useful, but if you leave too much open, it can create uncertainty for valuation or a buyer. So, many schemes fix the fundamentals, especially access and an indicative scale, while keeping design details proportionate. During the determination, the Council consults statutory and technical bodies, highways, drainage, ecology, and sometimes the Environment Agency, and the public can comment. This is where good project management matters. If consultees raise concerns on access, drainage, or survey requirements, responding quickly with clear information or sensible revisions helps demonstrate the scheme is deliverable. If outline permission is granted, it will almost always come with conditions. Some are standard time limits, others are site-specific and can affect program and cost, such as ecology mitigation, tree protection, drainage design, construction management, or access improvements. It's worth treating conditions as part of the real cost of permission because discharging them later can require more surveys, design work, and technical submissions. Outline permission can also bring legal and financial obligations. Depending on the scale and local policy, these may be secured through a Section 106 agreement, covering issues such as affordable housing, open space, education contributions, highway works, or travel plans. Some areas also charge community infrastructure levy, and highways agreements may be needed for off-site road improvements. These obligations affect viability and land value, so it's best to understand them as early as possible. From a land value perspective, outline consent is often the first significant step change. Raw land is valued as agricultural or amenity land, and feasibility may create hope value, but outline permission reduces uncertainty to the point that the site becomes a defined development opportunity, much more attractive to developers, investors, and funders. The uplift varies widely by location and constraints, but the reason is simple: a big chunk of planning risk has been removed. For landowners, outline consent is also a decision point. You can progress to reserve matters and detailed design to maximize value, sell with outline permission in place to capture much of the uplift without taking on the next layer of risk, or partner with a developer through an optional promotion agreement to share risk and upside. In the next video, we'll look at reserved matters or full planning, where the detail, technical compliance, and deliverability become the main drivers of time, cost, and value.